everybody. Welcome to Live Sessions. I know we're a day late. I'm sorry. Lots of stuff going on. So we have Coaster on today, which I am so excited. He's got so many cool things going on, and I'm excited for him to share what's going on with him, because it's fantastic. Be sure you check in next week. It's really important because we have so many announcements next week of what's coming up. So just be sure to check in and watch. Should be fantastic. So, what else is going on? Just busy. Is anybody else just busy? Like, is that just a thing? Because I feel like I'm busy all the time. Yeah. My ring light broke. Fantastic, right? That's a bummer. So I have to go get a new one. And what else? That's about all I can think of. But if you are interested, I do have new LMS jackets if you want one. I have one, as y'all know, but I decided to produce some. So if you're gonna come on the show, or if you are out and about and want to wear one and help us save local music, which is what it says on the back. This is your jacket to do that. I love hoodies, so anytime there's a hoodie, I go for it. So I just love them. So be sure to grab one if you want one. Just let me know. All you have to do is DM me. We have t-shirts and stickers and hats and koozies, maybe that's what they're called. So we have all kinds of stuff. So if you need anything or just want to help promote the show, that would be the way to do it. And yeah. We're just waiting for Coaster to arrive. So I bet you everybody's busy today. It's a Wednesday. It's hump day. Hump day is crazy. Yeah. Is anybody doing anything fun for the summer? This is Washington, so the summer's kind of over. I don't really have anything fun. For sure. So let's see if we can go find him and bring him on. I also like to hear feedback of people that have been on the show or watched it. If you have any feedback, that would be fantastic. I'm always looking for feedback. And there he is. Let's bring him on. Okay. I invited. There we go.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I wasn't sure it was going to work there for a second.
I think I got it figured out on my end.
Yeah. How have you been?
I've been good. I've been very good. How have you been?
I've been pretty good. I've been busy, but good.
Same. Are you healing up well?
I'm trying to. Yeah, I busted my ankle, so I'm trying to heal from that. But good news is I don't have to have surgery, so we're at that point now. We just have to figure out
That's
how to
good.
get it better.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah, so it's thanks for asking. Yeah, it's getting
Yeah.
there.
No problem.
So I want to talk about you and all the amazing things that are going on with you. It's like a laundry list of things. I can't even keep up.
Yeah. It's been a crazy year for me. It's been amazing. Just staying busy, and I've been getting blessed with just a ton of opportunities this year, and I think it also has to do with the world kind of opening back up as well,
Oh, for
and people are just grateful of live music again.
yeah,
So it's been amazing.
yeah, no kidding. Um, I I think it's pretty cool that you have had so many, yeah, like so many blessings and so many things that have just opened doors for you, like left and
Mhm.
right.
Absolutely, it's been crazy, but it's just a journey. You know what I mean? It's been, and a lot has led up to this point. The last 10 years of my career has really like led up to this, and it's just really a blessing. A lot of just first time opportunities, and a lot of times of just stepping out of the box and doing stuff that I'm almost kind of uncomfortable with, and taking just different routes
Yeah,
to try to get to where I'm going.
yeah. Have any of those kind of helped you make better decisions and help you with the future as far as things like coming out of your comfort zone and doing things?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's definitely been it's shown me a lot of just myself and humility, and where I need to be, and that you can't take everything for face value and what you see on the internet. And
Yeah.
I just again in 2017, I believe, I placed top five for the Summer Meltdown Showdown. Went out to Seattle, lost. I was very upset about it, but I didn't know what I was getting into.
Yeah.
Fast forward to 2022, I placed top five again. Went back out to Seattle, lost again, but I had a way way more knowledge going into this competition, and just a lot more respect just for the craft. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What was that, like 5 years? You know what I mean?
Yep.
And 5 years ago, I just didn't know what I know today. So it was good. It's sprouted me a bunch of opportunities. That it's not, everything that's a loss isn't necessarily a loss. There's so many W's that you can find within a loss, and
Yeah.
I've definitely have had that mindset lately, and it's been wonderful.
Yeah. Well, and I think that it garnishes the networking part of it too, right? And being able to meet other people and have people see you that maybe didn't see you before or know who you were and all
And
that
it's
kind
just
of
one of
stuff.
those things where you don't know who is watching you,
Yeah.
no matter where you're at, no matter how many people are there. There
Yeah.
always might be that one person that um, can change your whole life. You know
For
what I
sure.
mean? And um, and that's what I really found. And a lot of artists don't even know the whole networking side of things. And I was one of those people. Being younger, it's just something you learn. It just
Yeah.
comes with experience. Um, and so I got to really pull a lot. Of course, it sucks to lose. You know what I mean?
Of
But
course.
like,
Yeah.
but to learn how to find to leave somewhere knowing that you couldn't have done anything else,
Yeah.
not even just on stage, but to leave somewhere and be like, you shook as many hands as you could.
Yeah.
You made some real great connections. Made a great connection with the venue, um, which kickstarted me to enter another competition here in Yakima,
Yeah.
which I just won best performance at Yakima Apple Jam.
That's right.
Super blessed. I was the only hip hop artist going up against bands and vocalists. Shout out to Cacophonics, who won Best Band. Amanda Simmons, who won Best Vocalist, and then I won Best Performance of the Night. But amazing people. And even there, meeting a bunch of people that has helped sprout a bunch of opportunities behind us.
For sure. Well, and I think it's, if anything, that's the most important thing, right? Like, it's the
Yeah,
most important thing to be able to, because you don't know where those networks will lead, and you don't know how far it's going to go with what they could provide you as far as future endeavors and future opportunities. So, you know,
absolutely.
I think it's amazing that you won. Congratulations. Like,
Thank
it's
you. Thank
hard to
you very
do.
much. Yeah,
But at the same token, like, winning is also an opportunity for something in the future too,
absolutely. I mean, it looks nice on my EPK, I gotta
I'm
say.
sure it does. Yeah.
Uh, it helps, it helps. Um, but yeah, and another thing, big shout out to Morgan Henley. Gonna be at Brody Nation this Saturday. Um, I'm excited to be back out there. I was out there last year, and that was my first taste of like Brody Nation. Of
Yeah.
course, I'm from the east side of the mountain, so I don't know. I'm not in tune with everything that goes on over there, and it was an eye opener, and it was an amazing experience. Marshall Law Band headline last year. I got to
Yeah.
talk to him backstage. He ended up pulling me on stage the last song during his set to spit some bars over their stuff, and it was just a great experience. So I'm really blessed that Morgan asked me to come back this year. It
Yeah.
was kind of last minute, but it just worked out, and everything works out how it's supposed to. And can't wait to be there Saturday.
Yeah. Morgan is a friend of mine, so I'm excited for it too. I'll be there too. So that's
He's great,
exciting.
great people.
Yeah, yeah. He's amazing, and he has a legacy of his whole family being a part of local music in Seattle and this whole
Yes,
area. So it's really cool to hook up with him. I'll close the door. I left it open a little when my dog came in. Um, um, but I think it's completely amazing to be able to be on that stage too. That's kind of an iconic stage here in the Seattle area ish. So
yeah, yeah. And of course, from being over here, being in the Yakima area,
yeah,
I'm doing as much as possible to be plugged into the Seattle music scene.
for sure.
Um, Love it over there. Love the art, the culture.
Yeah,
Hopefully, can move out there one day, but I'm good where I'm at right now.
yeah.
Uh, but yeah, it's been amazing.
That's
Amazing year so far.
how's it been networking with people when you do come to Seattle, like MLB or whoever else. Like, uh, is it easy for you to kind of come here and be like, yes, I'm gonna meet everybody I can.
I feel like nowadays, yes, now that I'm more experienced and I know how to handle myself better, how to handle my anxiety a little bit better,
Yeah,
it's it's way better, especially just in hip hop itself. It's so there's so much competition within hip hop. So
yeah,
sometimes it's hard to network, but when I go to Seattle, especially just all the genres, it's just such a mishmash of everything, and everybody is just so loving and just open arms to just your art, because at
yeah,
the end of the day it is your art, and
yeah,
and so the last few years I have found it absolutely just welcoming, and I've been able to network with a ton of people, as opposed to like maybe when I was younger and first getting out to Seattle, doing strictly hip hop shows where I feel like I had to prove myself, you know what I
yeah,
mean? Not being from there, I really had to prove myself. And now I can just let my art speak, and I've been able to network with just such great people,
yeah, yeah,
good-hearted people.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I don't know if you find it, but I think it's really super important to have that support and that connection with people too that are in the same thing that you are, in the same boat,
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
understand where you're coming from, and being able to bring your side of it to their, like MLB
Yeah,
bringing you on stage, bringing your side of things and your talent up and showing everybody.
absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because I think you've been a part of Fremont Fridays too, haven't you?
I haven't. I haven't.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I was really shooting for it this year. I, not to throw everything out there that goes on behind the scenes, but
Yeah,
kind of had an opportunity to last minute, but it just didn't work out. So hopefully, like maybe next year or something.
yeah,
it's just I have to be careful with what I'm doing right now because I'm getting married in a couple months. So
Congratulations!
so my fiance and I were, I have to be super careful with what opportunities I take now within the next 2 months. Then
Yeah.
after that, I can, kind of do whatever. But so hopefully I do. But a cool Fremont Friday story is actually we made it out to one because we saw it was,
Yeah.
amazing. So me and my fiance, we actually made it out there for one last year. And so we're, sitting there vibing, watching all the music. And one of the
Yeah.
openers was Terra Nobody. And
Uh,
so we end up seeing Terra Nobody, and I was like, oh my God, like they're, super cool. And then, of course, Marshall actually ended up pulling me up on stage that night too. And so I
oh,
rapped a little bit on Fremont Fridays. But that's how I connected with, yeah, Terra Nobody. And my album that came out, Allie actually
Allie.
sang on Hot Girl Summer, which has
Yeah.
been an amazing performance song for me. It's been my show closer for the past few months.
Yeah.
It's been a huge song for me. So shout out to Terra Nobody, shout out to Brett, shout out to Ali. But yeah, we met them there at Fremont Friday, and I was like, I need to get their contact info. She has an amazing voice, and we ended up shooting a few emails, and she ended up on my album, and it's been one of my good performance songs. And
Yeah. That's
the
amazing.
only Friday we've been to, we we
But there
made
you
good.
go, a great example of networking. And even though you're not playing, you still, have such an amazing way of networking with people and having somebody come on you know, your,
Absolutely. And I love networking with people like that, especially like people that can sing, people that
yeah,
play instruments, because I don't, so it's I love implementing that into my music and just trying to involve different people. And
yeah,
hopefully, I know we've been talking about it for a while, but hopefully we can actually get a Hot Girl Summer music video going sometime soon.
yeah.
Uh,
I know
it'd be
you. I
amazing.
remember. I think the last time you were on, you were talking about that too.
Yeah, yeah, we're talking about like doing an acoustic one and trying to drop it around Valentine's Day, and it
Yeah,
just stuff just doesn't always work, you know.
for
So
sure. Oh yeah,
we've only done like one music video for the album, and that was Danny Dennison, and I believe we filmed it before the album actually came out because we
okay.
went to Salem, Massachusetts, and we filmed it at like the Hocus Pocus house and the graveyard where they filmed Hocus Pocus.
Yeah,
Uh, so, because Danny Dennison, that's the name of my cat, and
yeah.
also one of the big songs on my album.
Yeah, that's amazing. Tara and Nobody are some of my good friends, and I've collaborated
Amazing.
with them too, and they're just a talented duo. It's amazing. I
Watching their journey
For
has just,
sure. Yeah,
I obviously am a spectator of from when I met them, so I haven't seen their whole journey, but it seems like as of late, they've just blown up so fast, so
yeah,
quick, and it's
yeah,
amazing to see. Absolutely amazing to see.
yeah. I love it. I've known them about the same time you have. I met them at one of the Fremont Fridays last year too, and um, just being able to see their growth and really it's been them and a few other people that have come on the show since last year, just seeing everybody, just so many people just blow up and get so big
Yeah,
and have, oh, they went from like one show or was opening for a couple of people every month
yeah.
to like, I don't know, 5 times a week, so it's
Mhm.
just,
Doing
it's so
tours,
great.
this and that.
Yeah, yeah,
Amazing, and I think that speaks for just the Northwest in general. I've seen such, I don't want to call it post COVID, because we still got COVID, but like with the world opening back up, I've seen a huge rise in Northwest artists,
yes,
um, and a lot more people just working together,
yeah,
because we all got to see and we all got to feel how it was to nobody got to do anything for a while.
yeah,
So it's been amazing to see, everybody's working right now.
for
And
sure.
not to mention everybody is, so, you know, looking forward to live music all the time now. So
Yeah,
it's
exactly. What's been the coolest place you've played for since the world opening back up?
for
Or played at? Wrong word.
and
Played at.
played at I don't know. I've just had, Apple Jam was an amazing opportunity. It was
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. Just to, I haven't done a hometown show in like 3 years or something.
Wow.
So that
Okay.
was cool. I was also the first hip hop artist for Live at Five, Richland, Washington, Tri-Cities.
Ah,
They have a summer concert series,
yeah, they
kind
do.
of like Ma's Downtown Summer Nights.
Yeah.
They have a concert series called Live at Five, and they've been going strong for 18 years. And I was the first hip hop act that they booked. Big shout out to Jen, Jen on air. She definitely stuck her neck out to kind of have me there, and
Yeah.
everything worked out. And it was amazing. I feel like I got a great response from Tri Cities. I've been out there quite a bit, but to do something like in public like that at a huge amphitheater in the park was fun. And I got to collaborate with the band. Shout out to Badlands. I got to collaborate, do a little bit of mashup stuff on stage with them. Amazing people as well.
That's
But
cool.
I mean, I've just been kind of here and there all over.
Yeah.
I got to do another tour with Stevie Stone. After the world kind of opened back up, we had some other dates that
That's
got
right.
canceled that we had to go back and do. Um, but it's been cool. It's been real
Yeah.
cool. Back out to Montana. About to go back out to Montana again. A couple shows I haven't announced yet, but in August, I'm doing a show with Dizzy Wright and a show with Aaron Carter out in Bozeman, Montana. So I'm excited about that. I love Montana. It's beautiful out there. I love nature.
Yeah. Aaron Carter. My gosh, he's still around.
Um, yeah, yeah. Look up some interviews. Look up some recent interviews of him. You'll see how I feel on the inside about it. But I mean, I don't
Hey,
want to
it's
talk
an
about
opportunity. That's all.
that.
That's all it is.
Absolutely. And who knows? I mean, interviews and media twist people's characters to
Totally true.
bend to their algorithms or whatever. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm sure, if I meet him, I'm sure he's probably a nice person. He's
Yeah.
just another artist out here.
Yeah.
Find a way.
Yeah. 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 You'll have to tell me how that goes. I'm curious.
Sure,
I've
for
had.
sure.
You'll be the third person that's open for him that I know. So
Really,
yeah.
really.
So I'm
Well,
curious.
hopefully
And the
it
other
is good.
two were not hip hop. They were like
Oh,
singer songwriter types. And so
okay.
I'm
Yeah.
curious how uh, if they didn't actually meet him. So I'm curious if you get to.
I feel like I probably won't either.
Yeah.
I'm not holding my breath on it, but if I
Yeah.
do, it's cool. I mean, regardless, I mean, he's an icon,
For sure.
but
Yeah. Yeah, that whole family is an icon at this point.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But what do you have I know you just mentioned Montana, but do you have anything else cool coming up that everybody should know about?
If I wasn't on my cell phone, I know I have my schedule. Another thing I haven't announced, I kind of did a sneak peek about it. I think yesterday on like my Instagram story, my Snapchat, not Facebook, but I actually got booked to headline a show at Boise State University,
I saw
um,
that.
which is absolutely cool because I've been trying to like do shows in Boise for a long time, but I
Yeah.
feel like it's such a like closed market, like you have to know somebody. And so on this last Stevie Stone tour, um, which shout out to also Locksmith and JLB Hood, they're all on tour. Um, Finally got my chance to go to Boise, and lo and behold, I get one show in Boise, and then I get booked for BSU. So I'm excited. It's for man, what's it called? It's called Diversity Day Defined.
Yeah.
D, that's what they call it. But it's an annual thing that they do, and it's a show for the students coming back to college.
That's
So
aw-
I get to headline that. I'm excited about that. That's going on, I think, August as well. I'll have
Yeah.
to check.
I feel like it was August 12th or something. I saw
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's great. That's a huge show too, man. You're just killing it.
I'm trying. You know what I mean? And it's just from, I don't know, just so many different opportunities have been just laid in my lap as
Man.
a just even just seeing stuff on social media. I'm on social media a lot, which I
Yeah.
don't, but um but I have it set to where, I'm not friends with a bunch of, people. I'm more friends with like connections and connections of connections.
Sure.
So when I scroll through, I just see a lot of opportunities. And I'm glad I did that back in like 2017. I actually deleted everybody. It took a while, but I deleted everybody off of my Facebook. Um, Kind of changed it to a private name and used it just for like photographers and artists and promoters and talent buyers. So pretty much when I scrolled through my Facebook, all I saw was like shows and show opportunities and blah
Yeah.
blah blah. It's been absolutely wonderful. I know I've lost a handful of fans in the process, which sucks, but they don't understand
Yeah.
like how distracting that gets to
For sure.
scrolling through everybody when I rather see show opportunities and stuff I could do. And that was one that it's just one of those things where I just kind of experimented with how I set up my social media, and it ended up being a game changer for me.
Yeah. Well, and that way it keeps you focused. It's you're not
Yeah,
distracted, and being a full-time musician, if somebody's watching, it's not easy, and
yeah,
it is the hardest thing, and you have to always be diligent and always be out there looking for the
yeah.
opportunities and everything. And so
You can't
good for
sit
you.
around. Yeah, you can't sit around. And it makes my page look way more professional because having, all of my fans and all of my people and stuff on my fan page, on Facebook, my artist page, then it looks good because if that's the only way that they can follow what I do, everybody's interactive on there.
Yeah.
Um, which, bumps up the algorithm and
Yeah.
it looks professional, especially when I send it through like an EPK and somebody goes through and looks at my artist page and sees that, all the interaction or whatever.
Yeah.
I need to Instagram game up because my Facebook is kind of where it's at right now for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think Instagram is kind of it's I think between Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, if you focus on one of those, you're good. If you got all
Yeah.
going, then you're doing great. But it's
Yeah.
also busy to try and be on social media all the time. It's just too.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time. So
Well, 'cause whenever we have a post, it just gets copy and pasted to
yeah,
everything.
exactly.
It's just like, starts at Instagram, then Facebook, then Snapchat, then my IG story.
Yeah,
And, that's just kind of where, how it all happens.
yeah. Well, I'm so excited for you, man. You're doing so great, and thanks for taking some time out to check in and
No problem.
talk to
Thanks
us.
for
I mean,
reaching out to me and asking if I would jump on here. Absolutely.
yeah, for sure. I just think you're amazing, and I think you're doing great stuff. And um,
Thank,
wanted to remind the people of how great you are.
thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Yeah, Are you able to see the comments?
I am not.
Okay,
Just because how I have it on mine.
okay. I'm gonna read you a couple of them. M Dodge says, "Hey, boss." Pink
That's my. What's up,
Dark.
Mike?
Okay. Javi says this man's blowing up fast.
Trying,
Um,
trying to.
I think you're doing it, friend. A couple of people mentioned McFillers dude. McFlyers maybe.
McFlyers? Yeah, I just did a show out there in Chehalis. Chehalis and Centralia are so close together. But Chehalis, yeah, I actually just did a headlining show down there, and it went wonderfully. I feel like it was kind of on an off night, so yeah, I think it was on a Sunday. Yes, it was on a Sunday, and we still had a wonderful time. A bunch of people came out. It was a free show. Um, Amazing show. It was the night before I actually went back to Mojams because I had Mondays, so I set up a Chehalis show for the night before.
Yeah.
And actually, oh my goodness, I had a peanut butter burger at McFiler's in Chehalis, and it was kind of life changing. Not gonna lie.
Peanut butter burger?
Yeah. Okay. And I don't like onions,
Yeah.
but it was peanut butter with grilled onions. Um, Honestly, I think it would be better if it had pickles.
Yeah.
If it had that little bit of like acidic crunch, I
Yeah.
think it would have been way better with pickles. But yeah, it was a peanut butter burger. And go and follow, like, I'm not plugging them, I'm not sponsored by them,
Yeah.
but McFilers and Chehalis, they're just a little like a cool little like rustic music venue slash like bar, but they have amazing food. Like
Wow.
follow their Instagram and stuff, and they have amazing food. And I might go back just for the food.
Hey, there's plenty of places I go just for the food.
Same. Same.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of the Chehalis, Life Sameness 999, they said hope to see you in Chehalis again or Centralia Olympia area.
Nice. Yeah. We're working on it. I know Olympia is still trying to open back up as far as music. I know they've been hit real hard as far as having shows. So hopefully I'll be out there soon. We were trying to set one up. I don't know if the night's gonna work. We might have to move the show to like Bellingham or something. But yeah, hopefully I'll be out there again soon.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. Then that same person also said that they had to leave, and that they hope to see you and that you have the rest of your night is good. And they'd love to see you live again soon.
Awesome. That's awesome.
So,
Well, thank you, whoever that was,
yeah, I'll send you their thing,
for sure.
so you can reach out to them if you want to.
Yeah.
Here, we'll just do this. There you go. Anyways, I think you're amazing. Keep killing it. Keep going out there after it. And you're always welcome to come back if you got cool stuff going on or song or I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I know me and Marshall are working on a song. It's been in the works for quite a while. So I don't know if I was supposed to say that or not. But it's a work in process where we have two totally different schedules. That man's busy. That man's killing it. So we're working on something.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm excited for that. That'll be great.
Me too.
Yeah, he's definitely featured with so many people, and I have not liked any of them. So I'm sure it'll be fantastic. You both are great.
Well, I hope so because he was going to I feel like I've talked to him about a feature before, and then I forgot where he was. He was in an airport, but he's like, "Yo, if you, dude, get me something like in the next 10 minutes, and I'll write something on the plane for you." So I in that 10 minutes, I went to my computer, I went and leased a beat and wrote a chorus and recorded it on my phone real quick and sent it to him.
Yeah.
And then we both wrote verses and so hopefully it turns out okay because it was rushed, but I feel like it didn't feel rushed. I feel like it's gonna be a good song.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anything probably either one of you touches is great. So I feel like you're in good hands either way.
I appreciate that.
Well, thank you for coming on, friend. You've been fantastic. And if you don't know him, go follow him. He's amazing. We love him here. And is there anything else you want to say before we go?
I don't think so. I think I covered kind of everything. Go follow me on Facebook. That's probably where most of my following finds me at. It's probably facebook.com/coasterclick, or just type in coaster and look up pages. Tell your friends to follow me on Instagram. I'm still trying to step my Instagram game up, or my Snapchat is the same as my IG handle, Click President. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. And I hope you heal up, and we'll see you this Saturday.
Yeah, for sure. I'll see you there.
Brody Nation.
Buddy, have a good night.
Bye.